April 1970. 3 astronauts are launched into space on a mission to the moon, but 56 hours in, boom, an explosion rips through the spacecraft. Alarms, chaos, oxygen leaking. Houston hears the now infamous words, "Houston, we've had a problem." What follows is one of the most miraculous survival stories in human history. Apollo 13 launched on April 11, 1970. On board, Jim Lovell, Jack Swigert, and Fred Haise. Their goal? Be the third crew to land on the moon. America was deep in the space race. The pressure? Immense. But no one knew this mission would become a fight for survival. This wasn't just another moon landing. Apollo 13 was a statement. The U.S. wanted to prove its dominance in space, again. But the public? Growing bored with moon missions. NASA needed this success. Instead, they got disaster. 56 hours into the mission, a routine stir of the oxygen tanks sparked a fire. Oxygen tank 2, destroyed. Power, dropping. Cabin, filling with carbon dioxide. They were over 200,000 miles from Earth and dying. The moon landing? Aborted. Now the only mission was survival. Using only what they had on board, NASA and the crew had to improvise. Engineers on Earth built a CO2 filter, using tape, a sock, and plastic bags. The crew used the lunar module as a lifeboat. They slingshotted around the moon. No lights, barely any heat, freezing temps. For 4 days, they battled exhaustion, dehydration, and fear. Then, on April 17, they re-entered Earth's atmosphere. The world held its breath. And then, parachutes. They made it. Apollo 13 was called a successful failure. They didn't land on the moon, but they returned against impossible odds. It proved what humans are capable of. Under pressure, in crisis, united. Apollo 13 wasn't just a mission. It was a masterclass in survival, problem-solving, and unbreakable will. If you thought Apollo 13 was just another space story, think again. What would you have done in that capsule?